Today I want to show you guys one of my older builds and I want to bring it back alive, which is the full energized build. Some of you guys may remember, builds like these back in the days when I used to make the Jin videos. These were my builds. Everyone would run Yumos, Ghostblade, Lethality, etc. But I would always run this build, Storm Razor, Static Shift, Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon, Lord Dominic's Guard. I would always run this, right? And I thought, why the hell not bring it back? The whole point of this build, first of all, is to destroy squishies. This build doesn't work against tanky opponents. Please listen to this. Never, ever, ever build this if the enemy even has a single tank. Only build this if the enemy frontliner is a Darius or something, because he's not that tanky and then everyone else is squishy. You know what I mean? If the frontliner is only like a Fiora, a Darius, you know what I mean? If it's a champion that's not that tanky, it's or like a Jax, he's not that tanky. But if they have a Garen, if they have a Mundo, if they have a Vi, any of those champions, Volibear, this build is not gonna work into them. So just so you know, the only reason to build this is if you're against a very squishy enemy. So doing this on Tristana, the way this build goes, you start off with I actually started with boots, I believe. Glutinous Greaves are just way too strong early game. Start with them early game and you'll be golden. Storm Razor is going to be your first item. Static Shift for the big burst damage. And then you don't go for Rapid, you go for Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge third item because it gives so much damage. And you need the Infinity Edge. Reason being is Storm Razor gives 40 attack damage. Static Shift gives 0. So if you go for another Rapid Cannon, that's another 0. So it's much better to get that 55 big ass attack damage. The bonus crit damage as well for Infinity Edge for your damage output. You'll get so much more damage with this. Then you go for a Rapid Fire Cannon. Or you can go for Mortal Reminder if you need armor penetration, but you likely don't need it because obviously you're not against what is it? A lot of tanks. You can also go for these 4 items where you can rush them, and then as your last item, even go for a Guardian Angel. Again, if you're not against any tanks, you can go for this as well, but I don't recommend that because even a Darius or something, if he only gets armor boots already, it's already gonna be better for you to get armor penetration than any other item. In the late game, armor penetration is always worth it. Percentage armor penetration. For the enchantment, you go for Stasis or QSS. For the runes, you go for Lethal Tempo, baby. And right here, you go for Brutal for the early game power. Here, Cup of Grass. Of course, as I said, Giant Slayer against tanks, but this build, you're not playing into tanks, so you're always gonna go for Cup of Grass. And then right here, Legend Bloodline, you already have enough attack speed. You don't need Alacrity because you need to remember attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, and then also attack speed here. So you go for Legend Bloodline. And then here, it's a whatever, you can go Overgrowth. My personal favorite is actually, this is what I've recently been running a lot on ADCs. It's Zombie Ward. I don't think I did it in today's video, but Zombie Ward is so good. If you just can clear out 5 wards, you're getting huge amounts of attack damage from this for nothing. This item gives you 40 attack damage. The Zombie Ward can give you, how much? 20. That's half of a full item. And only from a stupid little extra rune that you're getting. You know what I mean? It's huge. And then for the spells, you go for Flash. And then you can go for Ghost or Exhaust. Both are good. Both depend on your playstyle. Ghost is good if the enemies are very fast and you want to run away from them or run after them. Exhaust is better if the enemies have big damage, like a Katarina, and she's diving on you and you don't want her to one-shot you. That's the way you can decide which one to go. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. I made some good coffee again. So, before we talk about anything, I am doing a skin giveaway. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under the video, giving away 3 skins this month. Kane says Tristana video coming. You know what's funny? I actually love these little interactions that I have in the game. Because of course a lot of people actually know who I am, because I make videos in Wild Rift. It's not necessarily that everyone likes me. Contrary to that, there's quite a lot of people that dislike me as well. But what I'm trying to say is, I love it when I hop into a game and people kind of just talk, they talk as if they're my friend, Tristana video coming, or how you doing, man? Or I don't know. For me, it's really fun when I have these little interactions, and it kind of means a lot. It's something that you may say what the hell are you talking about? How does it mean a lot when someone asks you for a Tristana video? I don't know. For me, it's just the simple things that matter to me. It's just the simple things. Look at this Nautilus, by the way. Look at this Nautilus. Boom, baby. Did you see that? What a beautiful play. This Nautilus was a good player, by the way. I just want to say that. This was actually a very good Nautilus player. Our Vayne was an absolute inter. You will see. But this Nautilus was good. Good combo by the Kayn as well. Very, very nice. He does the flash combo perfectly, gets the kill, and this is fine. We got caught in the early game. The enemy Caitlyn did a lot of damage. Talking about Caitlyn, by the way, I am gonna make a Caitlyn video for you guys. Because believe it or not, I'm gonna say it. I've always said that Caitlyn is always useless, okay? And I still agree to that up until now. I started playing Caitlyn, and she's not useless. She's not useless. She actually does big damage now. I'm talking only now, not before, but now. Again, the zombie, is it really the zombie ward that makes the difference? Because you know what's also funny? When I play Caitlyn, this is not talking about Tristana, it's talking about Caitlyn. There is such a vast difference between the games where I play zombie ward and where I don't. So, like, I actually feel like zombie ward may be a broken rune. I'm gonna be experimenting with it a little bit more, but I'm genuinely telling you guys, the games that I run zombie ward versus the games that I don't, I can feel a huge difference in damage. Huge. Absolute huge. Oh, that is a beautiful play by the Nautilus again. If he hit that hook, we would have killed her, but it's okay. We forced a flash, it's fine. You can see I'm just, like, this is such an easy lane for us to win. But the way we need to play this lane is I just need to wait until Nautilus goes. Like, look at this. So there is, you can lose this lane just as easily as you can win this lane, okay? Because a lot of people, they don't really know how to deal with these long range bully types of lanes. Oh. Nice. So what I mean is we're against a Caitlyn and an Ashe. These are two of the longest range champions in the game. So you may be thinking like, how the hell do you deal with that, right? Because they can be very oppressive. They can bully me. Ashe can use her second ability, and the enemy Ashe actually ran domination runes that were fully focused on the early game, so that she can bully me as much. How do you deal with that? Well, if you have an enchanter support, you are in big trouble. I just want to say that you are in huge trouble. If you have an enchant, like if you have a Lulu, Janna, Nami, anything, you want to play under your turret. But if you have an engaged support like a Nautilus, like a Leona, like an Alistar, this is what you do, guys. Because what you do is you wait, you don't get bullied, you just stay back. You lose a few minions, it's okay. When your support engages, you know, the Thresh, the Leona, the Alistar, the Nautilus, when they hit a hook, you go balls deep into the enemy and you get that kill. That is how you play against long range champions. You play safe until your support goes in. You have to rely on your support against this bully. If your support doesn't go in, yet again, same story as the enchanter, you play under your turret. You will have a rough time under your turret. But there will still be a time where the enemies overextend. And like, look at this. I'm playing very safe. Look at how safely I'm playing. He goes in, I go in. Exhaust, all in. The whole story is about all-inning the enemies. If you're against, you know, Ziggs is the same story. You're against a Ziggs, don't get bullied by him. Stay far back, and then when you go all in, you go all in, baby. You go like crazy. Oh my god, he wants even more. This guy's crazy. I can push the The reason that I pushed the Pantheon away, I was actually just spamming my ultimate, because in case he flash jumped on me, that's what I was anticipating. In case he used a flash second ability on me, I would have actually ulted him out of his stun, and he would have been pushed away. But he just used his second ability on the Nautilus, so it looked like a little bit of a weird ultimate. But that's why I used it like that, just to explain to you guys. Because Tristana can push enemies away. Like for example, if a Diana is jumping on you with a third ability, you can push her away. If a Pantheon is jumping to you, you can push him away. If an Ornn is jumping to you with his third ability, you can push him away. You can push away everyone except for unstoppable enemies. Of course, you cannot push away a Malphite. That makes sense. It's a rock that's flying at you. He doesn't care. Ooh! Pantheon. I don't know why Pantheon didn't cancel my backport, but hey, I'll take it. And by the way, guys, that was so much support on the Nasus video yesterday. Why do you guys like Nasus so much? Like, what is it? Let me check the video. It's the #1 video out of the last 10 videos by far. How is that even possible? Oh my god. Look. Wait. Oh, you cannot see it. Basically, The number 2 video has 11,000 views in the first 24 hours. 11.7 thousand is written here. This is the NASA. Oh, this is the NASA's video. It has 13.7 thousand views. Why? Why? Why do you guys like NASA so much? 1,100 likes. I remember in that video I told you guys that if that video reached 500 likes, I would do a double pike gameplay, and if it reached 800 likes, I would do a triple pike. Well, it reached 1,100 likes. Is that maybe a possibility for a quadra pike gameplay? 4 gameplays in one video? Oh my god, should I actually do that? I'm actually thinking about it. By the way, right there I had my flash ready. You could see clearly I was ready to flash. I was doing that for the Malphite ultimate. In case Malphite ulted me, I would have just flashed out of it and I would have been fine. That's why I had my flash ready like that. I need to think about that. Because right now I have 3 pike gameplays ready, not a 4th one yet. I think 3 is okay. I think that's fine. That's fine. I think 3 is fine. You'll actually see though, there is a problem with this build. Let me tell you about the problem. This build is designed to snowball the enemy. So like, it's very strong when you're ahead. Like you clearly, I'm 3,000 gold ahead of the enemy ADC. This is what the build is literally designed for. However, our top lane Vayne is getting absolutely dumpstered on by the enemy Fiora. And the enemy Fiora was a good player. Now you'll see what happens. This Fiora, I'm not ahead of the Fiora. I think she's even ahead of me. You'll see what happens if in the mid-late game, you are not ahead with this build and you're trying to chunk down a semi-tank, like a Fiora. She's not a tank, but she's, you know, tankier than the average. You'll see, and that is what's gonna cause a bit of a problem this game. Yeah, Fiora has 6.7 thousand gold. I'm only like 500 gold ahead of her right now. That's not enough. That's really not enough. Oh no. I immediately exhausted her. I need to ult her away, but she ignited me. Yeah. I would have survived, but the ignite killed me. Now she's ahead of me. Now she's ahead of me. I couldn't do anything there. Ashe ulted me and Fiora just engaged on me. I'm just dead. Unfortunately, I'm dead in that situation. Here I was thinking, like, what do I do into this Fiora? Because I knew Fiora could become a bit problematic in this game. Oh my god. Malphite could be a problem too. Because he can one-shot me. Oh my god, they have an annoying composition. I need to avoid that Malphite ultimate. There's no way I should let him hit me with an ultimate. Oof. But like, I do rely on this Nautilus. He's been playing very well this game. So I am kind of reliant on him to stop the enemies from engaging on me. Or for him to engage on the enemies and let me kill all of them. Like, it's one of the two really, that's fine. Like, I actually got a good support this game, which is very nice. Let's see. Boom, boom. I'm not gonna go any further than that. Nautilus, that is too far. It's too far. There's no need to go in. Ooh, okay. I was a little bit scared that he would all in that. Because I would have followed him up, because I don't want to leave him alone, but I'm pretty sure both of us would have died right there. I'm pretty sure. We can just all in this Pantheon right here. Wait for his shield to run out. Fiora, man. Fiora chunks down 80% of my health like nothing. Like, how fast? Like, what is that crazy damage actually? I'm gonna try to help him here. But look, not a lot. I don't do a lot of damage. We did kill her, but it's not like I chunked her down fast. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I actually did a lot of damage. And that is not gonna change, guys. You are gonna demolish squishies, even in the late game, don't get me wrong. But in the late game, even a Pantheon, if he goes for a little bit tankier approach, I don't think he will, I think he'll go for full damage. If he goes full damage, I'll demolish him. But this Fiora is the problem. This Fiora is my only problem in this game. Because of course Fiora is a little bit tankier than your average champion. She has a death stance. Oh my god. The good thing though is this build also does magic damage because of the energized effects. So, you know, at least that's a way that you can deal with the death stance a little bit. Oh my god. AP Malphite. I tried to save my Nautilus, but Malphite still had his ultimate, so he just simply ulted us. Yeah, Vayne died again, of course, and there is the... I'm running away from this Fiora. The good thing about Tristana though is she can, I think it's called kite. She can kite enemies very well, which means like you can run and attack, run and attack. So like if the enemy Fiora is chasing me, I can use my third ability, first ability, run, attack, run, attack, run, attack, run, attack. And before she reaches me, I should be able to chunk down at least like half her health. And then when she does finally reach me, I can push her away with my ultimate, jump away with second ability, and keep kiting her. Okay, we got it, which is great. But I need to run. I mean, look at her damage. She two-shot the Veigar. She literally just two-shot the Veigar. Can explode it on them. Look, I'm maintaining a distance. Maintaining a distance. I'm not going all in, which I did say is the way do you want to play this build, all in. The reason I'm maintaining a distance, which is not ideal, is because of Fiora. Only because of Fiora. Like, look, I'm not all inning her. I'm maintaining the distance. Again, this is not ideal. This is really not how you want to play the build. Like, the way I'm playing right now is how you want to play the normal Tristana build. Not the all-in build, not the energized build. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? I cannot jump in and suicide into the... Ooh, nice. Suicide into the Fiora. So I did good, it was fun. Even though this is not the ideal way, you... Oh no. Oh no, he is there. Oh no! I have a flash, I do have a flash. Very nice. Very, very nice. I actually saved my flash as well, which is great. I instantly flashed here so he wouldn't be able to use his first ability after his stun. That was actually a very good flash. That was very well played, that one. Okay. It's so warm, man. It's so warm right here. Like, I wish I could just... I don't know, I'm not gonna take off my shirt and make a video. That's a little bit too much. It's not like that I'm afraid to get banned or something. It's just I want the focus to be on the video, not on me, you know what I mean? But like, I would have loved to just make the video in my underwear. I used to do that in the Vainglory days, when I used to make videos back in the days. But I would turn off my camera and just literally sit in my underwear in the summer and make the videos. But I used to make 2 videos per day back in those days, like, because that was different. I used to do live gameplay in that game. It was a different era, and like really different videos. Like live gameplay videos, you know what the problem is of live gameplay videos? First of all, the quality of the video will be lower because I cannot play with a cable in my phone. Like I have to play without a cable. There's no way I'm playing Wild Rift with a cable. So first of all, I would play without a cable, which means a lot less quality. Like if you can compare this quality to the quality when I stream, you'll know it's worse, right? And that makes sense, that's obvious. Secondly, I play a lot worse when I talk, like when I talk while making the video. You can clearly see it, like some people don't really recognize my gameplay in the stream. They're like, Hells, what the hell? When I see you in videos or when I see you in games, you do so well. But how did you just lose 6 games in a row on stream? And it was also your fault. You know why? Because on stream, it's not only me, it's every streamer really. You play a lot worse. Unless you don't commentate, you don't read chat at all. Now, of course, making a video is a little bit less intensive than streaming, but the thing is I have to commentate on what I'm doing. So like I'm playing, I wanna win, I'm playing against, you know, like challenger players, and I have to explain to you guys live what I'm doing. Again, I used to do this in Vainglory, but I was a whole different beast in Vainglory. I was literally a pro player. I was one of the best players in Europe in Vainglory. I could play everything just like I play in Wild Rift. But I was even better in Vainglory than I was in Wild Rift. I was like an actual pro player. I went from pro player to content creator. Again, in Wild Rift, I'm good as well. But right now as well, in Vainglory as well, if I fully focused and made the gameplays and then after I would record the videos, it would have been better quality. I would have been better. But I gotta be honest with you guys, back in those days, I was making like, I think like $10 per video. And it was my income back in those days. So I decided I will compromise on the quality of the videos a little bit, but instead I'll be able to make 2 videos a day, because you need to remember, live gameplays take like no time. I literally turn on the phone, play a game, react or talk live, and that's it, like 30 minutes. But these types of videos I'm making right here, you know, the double uploads, the triple uploads, do you guys know how much time it takes to get 3 good Pyke gameplays or 2 good Nasus gameplays or basically any good gameplay? I explain it to you guys very often. It takes a lot more time. But now it's actually worth it because I have more viewers. This is my full-time, this is my job. Not necessarily full-time, but this is my job. So now I can actually put the full effort into it rather than just doing live gameplays that are much worse video quality, worse game quality, worse commentating quality, because I'm not going to be able to commentate properly while I'm actually trying to sweat my ass off to win the game. So that is basically why I switched to this. In the beginning of Wild Rift, I did make live gameplay videos for like 2 weeks. Then one of them went viral, but then I decided I want to put more effort into this and make good quality videos rather than just taking random live gameplays. So that is a little bit of the story of the live gameplays versus the replays and why I don't really do live gameplays too much. And live gameplays, I can just do it on stream. You know, like I can provide both to you guys, the live gameplays and the good stuff, right? Like the good stuff where I'm fully focused and fully tryharding and you can see my actual skill in action. I've also been thinking about reading the chat a little bit less when I stream and talking a little bit less, because that way I'll be able to play a lot better. Because I actually really I struggle with severe ADHD, so I get distracted very easily. So if I see stuff in the chat, I'll follow all of it, and then my eyes are not going to be in the game, so I won't see that I'm getting ganked. I won't see that someone is asking for help. I'll be missing like half the information in a game, and that's basically why I play a lot worse when I stream. I really play a lot worse on stream. It's like probably like 30% of my skill when I'm on stream. It's like no joke. It's crazy. So I kind of need to find a way to fix that, I think. Because I know I need to read the chat and stuff, but I also need to give good content to you guys. It's like finding a bit of a balance between the two. It's quite hard, but I like the challenge. That's what makes everything fun, right? If everything was easy, then it's not fun. There is a saying for that. Like if you don't have rain, you don't enjoy the sunshine or something like that. You know, like you have to have the bad, or it has to be challenging at some point. Otherwise, it's not enjoyable. If everything is easy, it's boring. You know, like if you win every game super easily, it's boring. If you guys know One Punch Man, it's a good example. He beats everyone super easily. He leads a very boring life. Like people seek challenge. People seek, even if you don't admit to it, even if you think you just want to settle down, have a ton of money, relax, I can promise you that 90% of for you, it's not true. Like right now, if I had like $10 million and I didn't have to do anything, I would probably still be looking for the next challenge. Like look at Elon Musk. This dude is a multi-billion-dollar person. He's the richest person in the world. He literally has more money than some countries. He cannot settle. He cannot sit down. Any billionaire, look at them. You know, they're looking for the next challenge. Of course, they can sit on their yacht, drink all the alcohol they want and relax, but they won't do it because they're driven in a way where they always look for the next challenge. You know who the lazy people are? It's always the ones that are lazy and that do want to relax, are the people that sit back at home without a job, with their fat stomach, eating junk food, and they're like, yeah, I'm living the dream life. I got enough money to live, and that's it, blah, blah, blah. I don't want any challenge in life. I just want a relaxing life, a peaceful life. This is not peace. This is not peace. This is you being an idiot. So that's why, that's how humans work a little bit. People always look for challenges. And I won the game. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. I'm gonna play with Keys now as well. Let me message him real quick. Play? So before the damage and everything shows up. I had a win streak here as well. 40,000 damage, pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.